Humanity has conquered the world. From the ocean's deepest trench to the edge of space, our presence is everywhere. We build, we create, we dream, shaping the planet in our image. But amidst all our triumphs, one question still echoes through time. Where did we begin? To find the answer, we must go further back, beyond history, beyond memory, beyond fire. Time unravels, civilizations fade, and the earth rewinds to a world untouched by man. This is Africa, 7 million years ago, a continent of dust, storms, and change. Amid this chaos, life fought to endure, clawing, crawling, adapting in a world of fire and drought. And somewhere here, a creature appears, small, fragile, unlike any other. Scientists call him Sahelanthropus tchadensis, perhaps the first of our kind. He is not fully man, not fully ape, yet within him lies the spark of everything we will become. In a world of heat and dust, a lone male struggles to survive. His kind has never built a tool, never made fire, only endured. His name, given millions of years later, is Sahelanthropus tchadensis, a creature caught between ape and man. He moves mostly among trees, but sometimes, just sometimes, he stands upright, peering across the plains. For the first time, a creature dares to balance on 2 feet, a glimpse of the destiny to come. This change, small as it seems, will echo through millions of years. The first step on the path to us. Ages pass, species rise and vanish, but the seed planted by him begins to grow. 4 million years later, in the highlands of East Africa, another stands where he once walked. He's taller, stronger, and fully bipedal, the first true walker of our lineage. His hands are free now, to carry, to hold, to shape the world. He lives within a small group, bound by trust, sharing food and protection. Their calls and gestures hint at a new world, one of cooperation, emotion, and thought. Each day brings danger, predators, drought, hunger. Yet they endure, adapting to every change. When he climbs a rock to watch the horizon, something stirs within, curiosity. In that gaze lies the first spark of awareness, a silent question, what lies beyond? The first man stands beneath the African sun, small, fragile, but filled with endless potential. And 2 million years after Lucy, through hundreds of thousands of generations, the world has changed once more. It is now about 2 million years ago. In this changing land walks a male Homo habilis, the handyman. His hands are different, not just for climbing, but for shaping. With each strike, a new sound fills the air, the sound of thought. He has created the first tool, sharp, simple, but born from imagination. With tools comes power, to hunt, to share, to survive. Others learn by watching. Knowledge spreads, the first whisper of culture. But the world grows harsher. Droughts, storms, predators. To live, he must think beyond instinct. From these survivors, a stronger form emerges. Homo erectus, taller, faster, a true traveler. He roams far beyond Africa, the first explorer of the human story. He masters the hunt, working with others, striking with purpose. But when the night falls, fear returns. Darkness rules. Cold bites deep. One night, the sky itself catches fire. A storm of lightning, a spark of destiny. He approaches carefully, reaching out in awe and terror. For the first time, man meets fire. Around that fire, the first stories will be told, and the long night of fear will end. And more than 1 million years pass. The old generations fade into time. Their descendants now stand taller, wiser, and stronger. Science calls them Homo heidelbergensis, a new kind of early human living in the grip of the Ice Age. He builds more than tools. He builds safety, with fire, with shelters, with others. They hunt together, plan together, survive together. The first echoes of teamwork. For the first time, communication becomes a weapon, sounds and gestures shaping intention. The hunt succeeds. The group celebrates. Laughter, perhaps the first of its kind. Fire now means more than warmth. It means belonging. Around the fire, stories are born, in grunts, in gestures, in sparks of imagination. Generations pass, and from their lineage emerges another kind of man, the Neanderthal. The Neanderthal thrives in Europe's ice and caves, masters of survival and skill. He builds shelters of stone and bone, decorates his home with beads and feathers. His tools grow sharper, his mind more precise, shaped by generations of survival. Yet inside him grows something new: empathy, compassion, love. When one of his own dies, he does something no creature has ever done. He buries him. A simple act, but it marks the dawn of belief. He looks to the sky, perhaps wondering where the dead go. The mind of man now asks, why? These moments of care, of curiosity, of sorrow are what make us human. The night no longer rules him. The fire of thought now burns within. But even as he thrives, time moves on. Another species waits, ready to take the next step. Soon, the Earth will meet its newest child, Homo sapiens, and tens of thousands of years pass again. From the shadows of the Neanderthal, a new kind of man steps into the light. Science calls him Homo sapiens, the wise man. His body is lean, his movements graceful, but his greatest weapon lies within his skull. A brain larger and more complex than any before, capable of memory, imagination, and dreams. He speaks, truly speaks, using words that carry meaning beyond survival.
That story never gets old. Yes, that's it.
Now thoughts can travel from mind to mind.
Up and then down.
Knowledge can live longer than flesh.
Like this?
With language comes art. He begins to draw, to leave behind not just bones, but stories.
Look at this.
These caves become cathedrals of the mind, the first galleries of human imagination.
Amazing.
He carves, he sings, he dances. Music fills the air. And for the first time, beauty exists. Art gives him identity. Music gives him soul. His tools now shape the world. Spears of stone, blades of bone, ideas of the mind.
This is good work.
He learns to build
Together we
shelters,
can do anything.
not just to survive, but to belong. Families form,
The river
tribes gather,
flows, and the fire
cooperation
gives us
becomes
warmth.
culture. He looks beyond the hunt, to the stars above, to the mysteries within.
How to
He
live,
asks not just how to live, but why.
but why?
His people spread across continents, crossing deserts, forests, and seas.
We
They
must
reached the
venture
frozen
onward
lands of Europe,
to new lands
jungles of
beyond the
Asia.
horizon.
the coasts of Australia. Everywhere they go, they adapt, they build, they dream.
That is a good rock for a tool.
The earth now bears
Yes,
the
it
mark
will
of
be
their
sharp.
hands and their minds. They worship, they hope, they love. Humanity has found its soul. This is Homo sapiens, the dreamer, the thinker, the maker of worlds. He is us. Every thought we have, every dream we chase, began with him.
The great
From fire
mammoth,
to song,
with tusks
from survival
like
to
ancient
meaning,
trees,
humanity
roamed
has
these
awoken.
lands.
But the story is far from over. The dream of the first man will shape the future of every one of us. And so, from that single spark in Africa, humanity rises, and the age of modern man begins. Thousands of generations come and go. The dream of the first man continues to evolve. Humanity spreads across the earth, adapting to every climate, every challenge. As ice retreats, rivers swell, and plains bloom, the world becomes fertile again. It is around 12,000 years ago. Humanity discovers something extraordinary: to grow life. Agriculture begins. The earth becomes home, not just a hunting ground. The hunter becomes the farmer, and time itself begins to be measured. Villages form beside rivers.
It is
People
beautiful.
stay, build, and belong. Fire no longer just warms. It cooks, hardens clay, and shapes new worlds. Hands that once struck stone now mold clay, weave cloth, and build walls.
This land will provide for
From
us all.
settlement comes
Plant the seeds
society,
deep, and we shall
rules,
thrive.
trade,
Tides
and
of
leadership.
fair trade for the grain. We accept.
Communication grows complex. Symbols become language. Language becomes memory. Memory becomes history. Words become power. Now, the age of civilization begins. Cities rise where rivers meet. The first temples are built not to shelter bodies, but spirits. He writes, he prays, he leads. Humanity now rules the earth it once feared. But even with cities and empires, we are still his children, descendants of the first man. His fire still burns in our homes. His dreams still echo in our hearts. We have built towers, machines, and cities that touch the sky, all born from his first spark, from caves to cosmos. His journey lives within us all. We are his legacy, the eternal heirs of the first man. The fire that once burned in a cave now burns across the world. In every flame, in every spark, lives the same ancient light, the gift of the first man. He dreamed of warmth. We dream of stars. Yet our hands, our hearts, our hopes, they are still his. We have built machines that think and ships that sail beyond the heavens. But even now, one question remains. The same question he once asked beneath the African sun. Where did we come from, and where are we going? Perhaps the answer is simple. We are still becoming. The journey that began with a single step on African soil now stretches to the edge of the stars. And as long as we dream, the first man still walks within us.